I can't say a word.
Okay.
I've like sworn to. Stacey V's the founder and owner of Stagecoach. It was her love child 17 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And to
cool.
my eyes, she asked me to keep the secret.
She was like, Daniel Diamond, shut your giant mouth. You don't go on a podcast and fucking tell everybody.
But she's like my Walt Disney.
You're doing a really good job so far.
But it's going to be insane.
Yeah, but
it's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. It's going to be insane.
Get a little touch up. Hey, Mari. Your turn. Do you sleep well?
Head hits the pillow, I'm out.
Oh, you're lucky. I have been having like such weird sleep problems. And then I saw this video on TikTok that talked about how magnesium helps you sleep. Then I found this company called Bioptimizers. And they have these magnesium pills because it's really complicated with magnesium. There's so many different kinds of magnesium. So these pills from Bioptimizers are magnesium breakthrough pills, which aid in sleep mainly, have all 7 of the magnesiums that you're supposed to take to help you sleep. I know. They're vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, lactose-free. So they're basically a vitamin that you can take every night to help you sleep.
It's the all-in-one magnesium.
Magnesium actually would be really great for you to take because it helps with muscle recovery, which is good for the people that work out all the time, like you.
I do. I get in the gym. I'm a gym rat.
So it supports muscle health, cramps, builds strong bones, promotes healthy blood pressure and normal heart rhythms. And the formula includes cofactor ingredients to multiply the delivery of magnesium to every cell in your body and absorb a very high rate, which is good because you actually absorb what is going into your body.
Muy importante.
Yeah, muy importante.
Everybody needs a cofactor.
Everybody needs a cofactor.
I'm your cofactor.
You are my cofactor. I wouldn't be able to absorb life if I didn't have you as a cofactor.
I'm your magnesium.
There are no synthetic additives or preservatives, which is so important. I feel like a lot of people are just spewing out products right now and you never really know what you're buying. So I'm glad that I did my research and I found this company because there's a lot of different magnesium products out there, but this product specifically is legit, which is nice. So if you have any issues sleeping, muscle recovery, and you just overall want to feel better, I feel like this could be for anybody, not just the sleepyheads, the people that can't get it together like me.
Sure. And it's really important for people our age too to take magnesium. A lot of my
100%.
girlfriends who are our age they're all talking about magnesium is like the thing now.
Well, you heard it first. Go to bioptimizers.com/touchup for 10% off or use our promo code touchup10. Happy sleeping.
Magnesium.
Thank you, Bioptimizers. Oh my God, I already fell asleep. Speaking of buttholes, welcome back to the Touch Up Podcast. I am your host, Taryn Feldman.
And I am your other host, Bette Midler.
I wish. I wish.
I know.
Let me tell you guys something really funny about me and Mari. We don't really get starstruck and we don't really have like huge, crazy goals of big celebrities. But Bette Midler. But when it comes to Bette Midler.
And Diane Keaton.
Oh, and Diane Keaton. And Goldie Hawn.
Well, the sister wives.
The sister wives. We would die.
Oh, my
We would die. I mean.
You don't own me.
No, you don't own me. It's the best.
It is the best.
I hope they don't remake it though, like they're remaking everything else. Unless it's remade with those.
Let's keep
women.
that movie sacred if we could.
Protect those women, protect that movie.
Protect Bette at all costs.
At all costs. Yes.
Do you think she could possibly be a guest? Like, should we manifest it? Really,
oh my God,
really
we'll
hard?
manifest
that would be
it,
amazing.
but I don't know.
That would be the only zoom in we could possibly ever have.
I know. And speaking of Jewish queens, our guest, Daniel Diamond.
Bette middle-aged over here.
Bette middle-aged.
You like that? That was good, right? That was good.
Wow. I mean, it's not even 9 a.m. and you're coming in with the zingies and the thingies.
He's always quick.
This dyslexic gay can just mash words up and
I'm
get a giggle out of
gay.
Are you?
Wow.
I'm newly dyslexic though. It's
I'm like really dyslexic.
How do you just newly
like,
become...
do I look backwards right now?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's how I am.
Okay.
Put an I and an L next to each other in a word, like Illinois, I'm screwed.
Oh, yeah.
And make me write
numbers.
it in cursive, put me away.
Yeah. I can't with
They don't
numbers
even
or
teach
anything.
cursive in schools anymore.
Oh.
I have to teach Charlie that, my 7-year-old.
Stop it.
Yes,
Oh.
on my own. And she
Do you
wants
remember how to do it?
Yes,
Oh,
I do.
cute.
I know.
You
she
have
really
to teach
wants to learn
cursive
too.
on your own. What a life.
What a life.
At home? With a pen?
In this economy?
In this economy?
With these children?
Wow.
Your
Things
life
are
is
rough
difficult,
these
huh?
days for parents at home.
Surely? Clearly? Evidently. I
Yes.
object.
You're like, the other day I had to write Pythagorean theorem in cursive. Could you imagine?
Pythagorean theorem. Whoa.
I have to help her with her math, and I'm just like, she's like, Mom, this is not
like,
Go
working
podcast.
out. Yeah,
She's like, I'll ask
podcast.
Alexa. I'll ask Alexa. She's my smart mom.
Yeah,
God.
Alexa, help raise my child.
So hi guys. I'm not
Hi.
fat middle age. I am Daniel Musto
I know.
of Daniel Diamond.
God, are you?
Forget about your real last name.
Infamy.
Shine
I
bright,
only-
Daniel Diamond. Daniel Diamond.
Daniel
There it
Dammy.
is. Shine bright,
Demi-
Daniel Diamond.
Demi- Diamond.
Shine bright, Demi
Thank
Lovato.
you so much.
Demi Lovato.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm fresh off a plane from LA last night.
Really?
So I felt extra puffy, yummy, yummy. And I did 30 minutes on the treadmill today just to
God.
take
Wow.
that salt water out of my eyes. You
Yeah.
know that feeling?
What were you doing
I
in
do.
It
LA?
feels like you have saltwater contacts in.
Yes.
I was at the Stagecoach Festival Brand Summit. It's an invite-only little
Oh.
junket of like
Oh.
40 of us. I mean, all the big players, you know. Toyota, Stanley, Amazon, Daniel Diamond. No. We're there. I think 'cause-
Wow.
I think because I'm really good at convincing
Rich
people
and
I
famous?
should be in a room.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But it's so
totally.
fun, and we get to go and we find out the lineup for Stagecoach before everyone else, and
Oh, I
lips are
thought.
sealed. But you will know that this little gay cowboy can't wait until Sunday night. Like
Ooh.
Oh, is Stagecoach coming?
Stagecoach April.
Why did I
Lineup-
think it just happened?
It did, but the lineup
yeah.
will be
What?
released soon. It might be released by the time you're.
It's
listeners
every
hear this.
April. I don't know why I can't.
It's every April, and it is my Disney World.
Is it
and
really?
it's my
I've
Disney
never
World.
been. Is it the best?
I've been to one.
It's the number one country festival in the world, so it definitely feels like elite and
Okay.
premium. Like,
Mhm.
not to say that CMA Fest isn't amazing, but you're kind of with like Cindy Crawford and Shawn Mendes backstage, like hanging with Post Malone and his kid.
This
Like,
is like Stagecoach.
yeah, it's like definitely a crowd of people you wouldn't experience all together.
Sure.
in Nashville.
It's like
at
the We
CMA.
Are the World of country
Yeah.
music.
Amazing.
Cute.
So
Happy
yeah,
for you.
you're gonna probably want to go when you find out this lineup. By the way,
Really?
like.
Is
Yeah.
Gaga going?
I can't say a word. I've
Okay.
like sworn to. Stacey V's the founder and owner of Stagecoach. It was her love child 17 years ago.
Oh wow.
and to
cool.
my eyes, she asked me to keep the secret.
She was
my
like,
eyes.
Daniel
And-
Diamond, shut your giant mouth.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
don't go on a podcast and
Mhm.
fucking tell everybody.
But she's like my Walt Disney.
You're doing
so-
a really good job so far.
But it's going to
keeping the
be
secret.
insane.
Yeah, but
It's
when
going to
we
be
turn the mics
insane.
off, Lee,
It's going to
Yeah.
be insane. It's going to be insane.
Cool. Great.
So that's why I was in LA. It was fun.
Okay.
Did a few things. Did some stuff for Daniel Diamond. Did some design
Oh my
and
God.
sourcing.
Hold on. Can we really quickly?
Yeah.
I need everybody to know who the fuck you are.
Yeah. We know.
Yeah,
we
who
know.
you are.
We
I'm
know
from New
who you
Jersey and
are.
I'm friends with Snooki. That's really all that matters these
that's
days,
all
right?
anybody
Right,
actually
you're
needs to
friends
know.
with Snooki.
Wait a minute.
Well, Nicole, yes. but-
Okay.
Can we FaceTime her?
Yeah, you wanna?
She has a
Right
she has
now?
a podcast
Yes.
too, right?
She
Oh
won't
my
leave me
god.
the fuck alone.
Do you think she's up right now?
She's opening a store here in like 3 weeks. You
Stop.
know
No way.
Stop.
Can we
stop.
come
Yeah, are you kidding
to
me?
like the
All
grand
over her
opening?
face.
Uh,
The other day I
does
was
she
with
still like do all this stuff? Is she still like
the
all
bump
this
it.
stuff?
Yeah. And I was like, hey, Megan Maroney needs like a bump it from your line. She's like, I don't have a line. Those bitches like made all that money off of me. And I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Damn.
so I have questions. If she picks up, I have questions,
Okay.
and we'd love to promote her store
She'll pick up.
on our podcast.
On a podcast.
On our podcast.
She's got a successful podcast to prove.
She
does.
She does.
She's an inspiration. She
Yeah.
honestly is like,
What?
She's married to the same guy
Cute.
she
Love
met
that.
on the Jersey Shore.
How tall is she?
4'11".
That's
Oh my God.
That's of jockey size.
That's of jockey size.
She honestly is a jockey.
yeah.
She's a
That's a
human
perfect
female
height.
jockey.
Perfect height for a jockey.
Do you have service in your podcast studio?
Yes.
The other night I was hanging out with this guy who's like way too young for me to be hanging out with him, and he has no idea who I am, what I do, and like we used to talk back in the day on a dating app, and then he was in Nashville.
Somebody doesn't look at you and go, "You're something," though.
Well,
Yeah,
You're something.
I like to dress undercover.
In what? Just
You
like
know when like
cargo
Britney
shorts?
Spears
Straight?
goes to Starbucks in a hat and a juicy sweatsuit? I like to wear that, my version of that.
Okay.
What
So
is
they
your
don't know
version?
it's
I
me.
wonder what your
I
version
know.
of that is. Just
It's like a camo
walk me through.
cutoff with like Costco jeans and like
Oh.
a Converse and a
Casual.
Bass Pro hat.
Cute.
You know,
You probably
Cash.
look so fucking.
But you
like
hot.
I like to look like the guy who bullies someone like me
Oh,
because you'd never guess.
But an elevated
Cute.
version.
Oh, of course,
Of
I'm
the
wearing
bully.
a chain,
but
but it's tucked
diamond
in.
fringe.
I'm wearing a
diamond
chain, but
fringe.
it's tucked in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hmm
Yeah.
And I have a
under
Saint
like
Laurent,
my
Cover.
penis.
I have a Saint Laurent wallet, but it's in my pocket.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm out with him the other night and has no idea anything, none of it. And she's FaceTiming me. There's nothing more fun than when Snooki FaceTimes you with a group of people who don't know you know her, and
Yeah.
you say, answer this.
Amazing.
And then, of course, she's like doing a full like Broadway performance on her kitchen island with her girlfriends having drinks.
So cute.
Wait.
We
I know.
are Broadway.
We love Broadway. But she's wonderful. She's opening a store here for the Jersey Bachelorette girls that come to town. It's a great business plan.
Oh, God.
Is it? I don't
Music
know.
Shitty's already talking about it. So, like, it's going to be a big thing.
Oh, okay. So,
I need to see this line.
yeah, I do too.
So curious
Well,
with
it's
us.
nothing designed necessarily by Nicole. It's all merch with like her mugshot on it and
Okay.
like Where's the Beach and all the things she said on the show. Plus like really cute, just like under $50 little rompers and dresses for going out that like you would wear if you were in her friend group.
well, that and like, oh shit, I forgot everything because I was too hungover when I packed to go to
I
Nashville.
forgot my trucker hat. That
I'll go to the store and I'll
One-stop
buy
shop.
something.
Correct.
Great.
So it's fun. I'm proud of her. She's a good person. She promotes everybody
Listen,
so
we
much.
all have to start businesses and do things and make money and live and then
And then die.
I was gonna say that too, but I was like, what's
I
that
don't really know what comes next after that.
But everyone loves Snooki, I've learned. She's like Dolly. The other day I was with
What?
Miranda in Texas, and Miranda Lambert comes up to me and she's like, so my husband tells me you're friends with Snooki. And I was like, in that moment, I was like,
amazing.
wow.
Miranda Lambert, do you really care?
She cares.
Yeah.
Well, he's also from
Wow.
Staten Island, her husband.
Oh,
and
okay.
they have a house in Jersey and New York and all that. So she definitely like
She's
knows
really
that. lay
I
of the
mean,
land.
she was a whole thing. Meatballs.
Yeah.
Meatball. I just
Meatballs.
want to find my little meatball.
She is really cute.
But I'm
She's so
excited that
tiny.
she's coming here and opening that store.
Awesome. Does she love Nashville?
She does. We have a lot of fun when she's here.
What?
When I'm with her in Nashville, like I'm telling you, I like even speaking to Miranda, you forget that like Snooki is like an international like superstar in the pop world. Like
Wow. Yeah.
we have 4 security guards. People are coming at her like I think
Whoa.
because they really feel like they own her
Ew.
and they have
Yeah,
access to her.
that's too much.
So they're like
Weird.
coming for us. Like we have crowds of people coming for us. It's insane.
That's too much, though. No,
But
that's
it's
like,
but
yeah.
she's so great with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She
Like,
doesn't care.
If she
That
has
was
a couple
how long ago was that?
people come right up to her face and she'll go, do you have COVID?
Ah!
Like everything she says is just her and
Yeah.
like she laughs. Like
Amazing.
she wants to just have a good time.
Yeah. Great. We love people
Great.
like that.
We like celebrities like
Yeah.
that. Celebrity like
Well,
that.
you were saying you're like not starstruck by people. I'm the person that's like
well, unless you're Bette Midler.
if Monica Lewinsky walked in, I'd be like, what do I say?
Ooh,
like
yeah,
Long
good one
Island
like that.
Media might be a wreck. But like
Oh
Long
my God.
Island Media might
Teresa
be a
Capu-
wreck.
Yeah, same.
like if
Teresa
Madonna
Caputo.
was here, I'd be
Teresa
like,
Caputo?
hey bro, fist
Yeah,
pump.
yeah.
Like
Have you seen recently Teresa Caputo's hair?
she's
getting
trying to take
bigger.
over that like weight loss cult, I think, with
The
that hair.
size of it?
It's
Oh
getting
yeah,
bigger.
the way
Yeah.
The way
down.
down. I think she's on her way up.
It's
that way.
big. Yeah,
she's
that
on her.
thing
Yeah,
is-
it's way too big.
Yeah, it's big. I mean, I love her and like how much the tears I've cried watching that show,
Mhm.
like there's no more tears left to cry.
Here's my thing. Here's where I'm at.
Mm.
At the end of the day, I know like people have like their own style, like right, that where you're like, ew, that's gross. Blah, blah, blah. Who cares?
Mhm.
If you want to wear 25 pounds of hair in your hair, great.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
I just it's such an like it's just have you seen it because
Have you
it's
seen it?
beautiful. I'm not knocking it.
I think it's all hers
It's
too, which is crazy.
No way.
Incredible. Yeah.
Because I don't think you can spike it up and not show the hair extension. clip.
Yeah. How like someone could
You
just be
know.
like, this is it. And you're just
Mhm.
like so confident you own every
I
part
know
of that
It's-
hair.
she makes you love it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When someone's so confident like that,
Mhm.
you're like, how can you say
Do
anything
you believe
bad
in
about
mediums?
Yes.
I feel I sent somebody just
I didn't even take a breath. Yes.
Who's from Ohio?
People from Ohio aren't allowed on this
Someone
show.
from Ohio here? Oh wait, you just said Jersey. You're from LA. God damn it.
It's
I
okay.
do like medians.
I believe in it too.
Yeah.
I think some are full of shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I think
there's-
there are.
So are some makeup artists. You know what I mean?
There's makeup artists who are full of shit. There's doctors who are full of shit.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
Have you ever seen like con artist doctors?
Oh my
Ugh.
God.
The
I'm
best.
obsessed with that.
How about the guy that had 5,000 kids or whatever? Did you
Oh,
watch
I
that?
saw that one.
That's messed up.
That's
At first going into it, I was like, what's the big
This?
deal?
look at it.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
bigger.
like, there's secrets in there. I always say
No,
the
there's
higher the
dead
hair, the
people.
closer to Whitney, but that's a little too high.
There's dead people in there.
No, we're celebrating that, Daniel.
We are.
Remember? We just talked about it. We're
I feel like she's
celebrating
really,
that.
really talented.
We don't judge here. No.
Or she really, really has a gift.
No, when you're in the room with Taryn, you don't judge anyone.
When you're
remember?
Teresa Caputo.
Oh my God, Mari.
It's
I-
incredible.
I It's her real hair. Look at the light coming through
I
it.
fucking can't with this. Oh my god!
I think it's that moment we've all been in.
I wonder if she's a glam person or she just does it herself.
She does her. Nobody can do that.
I couldn't
You know when
do
you're in
that.
the
could do
chair
that.
and you're like ready to go and you're like, and I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, I love that she has that moment and she's like, this is it.
This is it. I've reached it.
This is how I leave you.
And can I get through the door? Barely. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. I look great.
But I think
Looks
it's
good,
amazing
maybe.
to celebrate that everyone has their method of getting ready and like everyone has their, A
Everybody
to
has
Z.
their thing.
Yeah.
And although we don't look like that when we leave the house, I'm sure some of her processes match some of ours along the way. Maybe she shares a primer. Maybe we use the same hairspray, just less of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would love to know what
Yeah.
she uses to tease her hair.
You know who I would
What
love
kind of comb is
to
she
know
using?
who uses what products?
What?
Mr. Daniel Diamond
Oh.
Wow, this face.
Yeah,
is-
yeah. Please talk us through your morning routine and your night routine.
Because
So
you
I
are
wake up. Well, I just started putting my phone in the kitchen so that I don't like go right for it. So I just like
Oh
lay
my
there
God,
and think
power
about
hour.
my life instead of like texting about it to my friends.
Yeah.
It's like that moment. I then like to, I think the gym for me the past year has been like my first step because my
This guy.
skin
Look at
takes
that guy.
on,
Look at that
well, clearly, I mean, she's putting makeup more than just on her face.
guy.
She's sculpting that arm.
yeah,
She
baby.
sure is.
And then I love like I took pictures of it all. I love like the primer that takes out the red.
Oh, are you like a Dr.
Which-
Jart?
No, I
Prequel? What
don't like
she
any brand
using?
that rhymes with
Ooh,
Bart,
that's
if
so
I'm
good.
honest. I can't do
Dr.
the
Jart or
Yeah.
Prequel?
Yeah.
I know. Are they still around?
I don't know, but
I
that,
don't
Makeup
either.
Forever has a really good one in the little green bottle.
Oh.
And it's like, I also love like, I want my face to feel like a chalkboard before I put makeup on.
okay.
Like
Oh.
I want it to be drier than your undercarriage.
Wait a minute. Hold the phone.
Mhm.
What is your like skincare prep though?
Oh, interesting. So I'm
Yeah, 'cause
really
I'm
good at
like,
not
what
washing
are
my
you-
face at night. Like I'm great at it. Like,
Okay.
I'm really great at being like, these oils are meant to stay there.
Mhm.
Okay.
And it's working. I mean, look at me now.
You look
I know.
Look
at
insane.
you.
And
Look at
then
him. Look at him.
I
look at him?
love a Kiehl's facial fuel like scrub, the
yes,
men's one,
Kiehl's. Yes,
just
Kiehl's.
like get it all out of there.
Yeah.
You know?
Anything kills.
Like wash the Broadway off my
Their
face.
scrub is literally in like
it's amazing.
it like don't use it more than once or twice a week.
It's like a Biore nose strip. You're like,
It's-
is this good for me?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but you feel
Oh,
after
no,
you're
totally.
done, you're like, oh, it's
It did
all
strip a layer of
gone.
skin
It
off,
did.
though.
But I
yes.
just look I look healthier. Like I used to love doing the Korean scrubs in LA at the Olympic spas, and they would like scrub all the dirt off your body in every crevice. You'd like see the brown water just
Oh my
falling
god, I
off
forgot
of
there's
you.
Korean spas in LA.
Also, what
Remember?
is
Doing
an
that,
el-
I'm leaving
Which
on
I think
Saturday.
Atlanta has them too. If
They
we ever
sure
want
do.
to
I've
just,
been there.
Okay,
I've
you're like
slept
if it says
overnight
Korea,
there.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Why Olympic spa?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
What?
on Olympic
Oh,
Boulevard.
it's on Olympic
Don't
Boulevard.
get crazy.
I was like in my head, I'm going through
Simone
like this
Biles is
whole-
not there doing it
yeah,
for you.
what is happening? Are we getting medals for like the best esthetician? Or
But I like to say, I use like a CeraVe very simple wash,
Mhm.
and then
Oh, great.
I love to put that Makeup Forever primer on, and then I take the red out, but then I like to put the red back. So I'll use I went to Nordstrom like 6 years ago, and I'm like, I want to take the
take
red
red
out
out.
take the red out.
and then put the red back, but where I want it.
Right.
It's like that theory of like, like give me eyelash extensions, but not armpit extensions. You know what I mean? It's
No,
like I
it's-
want the hair where I want it.
Yeah, it's like we always
Amazing.
are making fun of like people back in the day, like brides or whatever. They're like, "Can you give us like I want like a smoky eye, but like really really natural." I'm like, that's doesn't
The
fucking
opposite.
exist.
Yeah.
Listen,
I want like a nude like red lip. You know what I'm saying?
she's like, I want to look like Alicia Keys and Britney Spears at Starbucks.
Yeah, can you do that?
No.
Yeah.
I sure can.
But I take the All Hours YSL because I like matte. I want to look like a
what
boy.
is that?
It's the All Hours is just like a super matte foundation
Oh.
on I'm such a boy about it too. Like, what's the sponge again that looks like I'm crying a tear?
The
The sponge,
egg.
beauty blender.
Beauty
Yeah, the
blender.
beauty
Yeah,
blender.
yeah.
I throw it in there,
Yeah.
and then I take the rose tint from Benetton, I think it is.
Yes,
Mhm,
girl.
mhm.
And I
That's
make
been around
sunburn
for
on my face
100
where I
years.
would burn in the sun.
Uh-huh.
And I put that on with a
Oh.
separate sponge, which I learned about. I was at Henry Bendel's in New York with Paula Abdul. Yeah, that's the story. Like 18 years ago.
Damn it.
And there was a spray tan
The
spray.
most famous person we'll ever have.
Yeah.
Fucking Daniel Diamond.
There was this. I know, I'm so ridiculous. Like the stories are insane. But
I know. I've heard some.
there was like a spray tan in a can back then, which was like before its time, and it came with a sunburn tint to make it look like you were in the sun. So I learned from that in that moment that worked. So I use the rose tint to then add a little bit of sun kiss, and then there's a all hours little like it's not a bronzer, it's actually like a foundation for someone of another ethnicity, and I use that to make myself look a little more tan in those spots.
Absolutely.
And then I use the Anastasia eyebrow pencil because I've learned from news anchors, like male news anchors, no matter how straight you are, if you want to look like healthy on camera as a man, a bushier brow just kind of shows that you have like health in you.
Yeah.
So I do that. And then I like to put a clear mascara on just to kind of like clump the lashes together.
Do you curl them?
Sometimes. Today I did a little bit because I knew I was going to be with these two icons.
Okay, wait. So pause really quickly. Why don't you like do perm and like tint your lashes?
So funny. I used to in LA and I have a great girl. I just don't even know where to go here. It's so funny.
I have 25 people.
Today marks 4 years of living in Nashville and I've not had my lashes
You're almost a local.
I was on the
I don't
phone.
know what classifies as a local, but you're almost
I'm
there.
a local.
You're a senior.
I mean, I've been embraced by this town. And
Oh my
I feel
God,
so
you
lucky
have.
to be here. Someone like me, though, could also have not been embraced the way I have. So I take pride in the fact that I can feel like a local, although.
Well, you're also you, and you're a very special person.
You are
truly.
very
I mean, the
Make me
minute.
cry. It's my graduation day.
Let's give a little Daniel
I'm wearing a
Diamond speech then
rhinestone
for his
cap and nothing under my
graduation.
gown.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, the minute I met him, I was like, this is a person who, when you talk to him, he's connected.
Yes.
He shows up like for that space, like he's there for all of that space. And you listen and you're like, you're just so fucking real.
Real, but you're also very kind.
Very, very kind.
The kindest person ever.
With the
That's
most
very
beautiful
sweet.
smile.
Kindest, richest, most famous person ever.
By the way, I got this smile in Nashville. So thank you.
You did.
And also
Teeth by Dr. Blippity-boo.
Skylar Morton, who is now going to be brother-in-laws with Morgan Wallen.
Oh.
He and
Cute.
Ashlyn just had a baby.
Oh, his wife does. Wait,
I don't know if they're married yet. No, they're not. They're engaged.
Morgan
My
Wallen's
dentist-
married?
No, Morgan Wallen's sister
Oh, okay.
just had a baby with Skylar, and I'm
Cute.
I'm really happy for them.
Cute.
They
I don't
seem
know who
super
any of
into
these
it.
people are.
I don't know who
Right,
any of
well,
those
we'll
people are
Google
either.
after.
This is great.
We'll do a little Google.
They're all beautiful.
Congratulations.
They're all beautiful.
Which
sure
I
they
know
are.
means something to you.
What?
They're all beautiful, which I know means something.
Oh, that's
to
all I care about.
We like ugly people too.
Yeah.
No, of course
I
we
like
do.
ugly on the inside, pretty on the out.
Ooh, that's great.
Yeah.
I know a few of your friends I could call out if I was mean that probably are exactly that, but I'll keep it to myself.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Mar, the night I met you, all those nice things you were saying about me,
Mm.
you were drunker that night than I've ever seen you. So it all makes sense that you.
Where were we?
I think
What
we
was
were.
that?
No, I know where we were. We were at Brooke Eden's house for that party.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Brooke
Yep.
Eden's
sir.
house.
Yes, sir.
Was it Ford's something?
Ford's.
And you were
party.
with Chris, and then you guys all went to Flamingo, and I was out of town.
Correct. Yes.
What a night.
Somebody-
Was
I
that-
gotta
you had to
FaceTime.
drive my BMW. You had to get it out of that space.
Mhm.
I was
It
like,
was
hello,
kind
stranger.
of like that you were like the Oregon Trail car. Like
Mm-hmm.
I had to do things to this car I didn't know you had to do to cars to
Yes.
make them run.
I love that car so much.
You know when like your sister gets malaria on the way and you're in the
Yes, I do.
stagecoach, it's like that was us.
Familiar with that.
I love that.
Couldn't tell you what part of town we were in or anything,
I
but
have no
was-
idea.
But I just remember being like, I love that this
Oh, yeah,
girl doesn't
Brooke
stop
Eden's-
talking because I love everything she's saying and I want to cram it all in.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you know when you
Drunk
meet a new
Maury,
friend and
see
you're
you
like,
later.
I might never see them again. I really need to soak this in. That was us.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
That's why I have to make sure I tone it down on
Mhm.
this. And, you know?
Well, you're sober.
This is you toning it
and,
down.
I'm also
I love
sober.
that.
Yeah.
I'm checking to make sure that Nicole's not calling back.
Oh
Ugh,
God, I
God,
really,
can't wait.
really want her to call. So
She
She
bad.
will. I mean, what is it? It's a Friday. Her kids are at school,
Yeah,
which
what
means
could
she's
she
drinking.
possibly-
Yeah, she's drinking her
Yeah, I was
coffee.
gonna say, what's
she's
she
doing her
possibly
morning
be doing
thing
right now.
No, but she's-
Okay, so continue your makeup routine.
Oh yeah, so then the clear, and then that's kind of it. And at the end of the day, if I have a meeting, I'll put on like some sheer just powder, like
Yeah.
put it on my face, like
Mhm.
sometimes with my fingers because I'll forget a brush. Like I'm such
Yeah.
a boy about it.
Yeah.
But I love my process, and it really like has elevated me on camera and
Yeah.
off camera. And I just use a heavier hand if I'm going to be under the bright lights, and it's great.
I mean, you
What
do a great job.
simple,
Thank you.
easy day. I feel like so on the pod, we have a phone number that you can call 615-338-5953. I'm pretty sure that's the right number.
Is this the sex hotline number?
And this is the sex
Okay, got
hotline,
it.
but
Good. I was hoping.
we want you to call our sex hotline and ask us beauty questions.
Great.
Yeah.
I love that.
We want you to say nothing about sex.
No,
But
unless
people
you
can
happen to
call-
fall on a makeup brush.
Sex is beauty.
people call and they can ask us questions about anything really beauty related. And I feel like I had a guy call
Bet you did. Stud muffin.
and he
The
was
wink.
asking actually, I think, about like beauty glam products. So
Okay.
let's play it and see. We can give him some advice.
What's up, Taryn? My name is Daniel. As a guy, sometimes I wonder if I can have some daily makeup, just to give myself a nice clean finish. Are there any products you recommend? I don't even know the names of, I know about foundation. That's it. So yeah, just a guy calling, wondering if I can be pretty or good looking or handsome.
You are
or-
pretty, Daniel.
So cute.
You are. Also, he kind of sounded like me. I was like, did I get drunk and call the hotline? I'm like, this is weird.
That would be amazing. if
Writing
we
myself
just-
my own fan letters. I'm like, I've loved you my whole life because I'm you.
You're doing your best. You're doing your best. You're really a good person. That's so funny. So tell me, obviously we have advice for him, but what
Mhm.
foundation do you use again?
I use the all hours, but he sounds like he doesn't want too much of a process.
No,
Uh-huh.
it feels like he's a face and body boy.
I
Yeah.
think he wants one product to change his life.
Yeah.
Cute.
Well,
Good
two.
luck.
Sorry. First, deodorant. Don't forget.
Yeah.
And then the
Brush
other
your
one,
fucking
okay, Renee Blair, our friend Renee.
Oh.
She got me this stuff by Color Science. Have you
I
seen?
love
Girl.
It's
obsessed.
great,
Yes.
and it's the Sun Forgettable Total Protection
Yep.
Face Shield Flex,
Yeah, it has
50
50 SPF.
and it matches your skin. So I don't use it on my face. I forgot this part. I use it on my neck and my ears because I'm just too lazy to be like matching things.
Mhm.
But I've seen myself on camera when you forget your neck and you're like, oh, cool, Vaseline neck.
I'm
Yeah.
a floating
Like,
head.
Yeah, I'm a
I have
floating
this
head.
picture at Stagecoach with Becca Tilley from The Bachelor where I look like my skin came from 4 different people.
Mhm.
And that's when I learned that I need to be properly touching everything up.
Yeah.
So if you put that in your hands, it'll color match to your skin a little bit. You'll notice that like the color like bubbles break. I wouldn't put too much, but if you kind of put that everywhere, you're going to be in good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually the
I-
perfect
That's the
product.
perfect male product.
That is a perfect male product.
Thank you.
Yes.
I forgot
As a
about that
female, I
one.
don't
Yeah,
know how
I
you come
know
up
it.
with that.
I use that all summer long.
Oh my God. That
Yeah.
and like the Revisions is amazing.
What's
Yeah.
Revisions?
Revisions is a skincare brand and their tinted SPF is insane. It's on the same level
Okay.
of greatness.
I'm running out of my Color Science, so I may as well, date around.
Yeah, date around.
Date around.
You can't
go
just-
back to color science though,
You-
because it's
Oh,
just
yeah. Always
so
color
good.
science.
Yeah.
Ooh, color science. Send us stuff.
Send
Send us
us
stuff.
Yeah, they
Dun,
actually
dun,
have it.
dun,
If you're in
dun.
Nashville, I know you can get it at Silk, that SLK in the Nations.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have it in there on, I know that you can get it quickly and they're really cute in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Love
Yeah,
that.
Love that too. Here we are.
Don't worry. There's
Thanks,
hope,
Renee Blair.
Daniel.
Thanks, Renee Blair.
I know. Thanks, Renee Blair. We love you so much.
Renee.
So usually on the pod as well, we open products that people send us.
Ooh.
So in lieu of you, and we also never really told everybody about you, but Daniel was a stylist
Mhm.
turned designer
Mhm.
Could you
and
believe it?
has an entire line of jackets and shirts and some accessories.
Boots, hats.
Boots, hats. Oh my God, your boots.
Yeah, the boots are great.
The boots are insane.
The boots really gave us our footing. You know what I mean? Like my mom said it. She's like, you guys were great with the clothes. And like, obviously like Gwen Stefani with the jacket was the launching point. But once you added boots, I think there's something about leather goods that really just define a
Sure.
business. It's like
Well,
us
that
back.
and getting picked up by, what was it, Saks or
Neiman's,
Neiman's.
Nordstrom.
Incredible.
No one tells
God.
you like live in LA for 18 years and fight tooth and nail for success and then move to Tennessee during the pandemic and
Yeah.
you'll get into Neiman's. Like,
I know it's
Insane.
great.
oh, I'm like,
Neiman's and the airport, or is that?
oh yeah,
not
we could.
pop-
No one really knows yet, but we can tease
Okay,
that like,
well, fuck it.
should you
Yeah.
fly to Nashville in 2025, you might be able to own something from Daniel Diamond before getting in the Uber.
Yeah, because he's going to have a store in
Yeah.
the
God,
Nashville
all
airport.
these things.
Just him and Reese
No one
have
deserves
stores
it.
in the Nashville
That's
airport.
insane.
They're
That's
like
insane.
just, you know, two icons,
Just two icons.
two household
Just-
names.
Reese Witherspoon and Daniel
And
Diamond.
Daniel
But
Witherfuck over
besides-
here.
besides
and
Paula
Daniel,
Abdul-
who the fuck?
Yeah.
I think that's his last name. Daniel, who's his?
No, but
who's
it's,
his
I
what's
mean, it's an absolute honor that we are being recognized by the city and even like a government owned building.
Yeah.
That the fact that I'm even allowed in there is
Well,
crazy, let
I don't
alone
think
open a
about
business.
airports like that.
But it's going to be really fun to have my little, like, I like being
Your
a flight
big gay
attendant
store.
has always been like one of my goals since Brittany Toxic, and having the little like pass that's like employee is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And like
incredible.
valeting at the Hilton and being like, oh, I'm here for work.
Yeah,
Like it feels great.
yeah.
God.
I have a lot of money.
We'll have a lot of money.
Whatever. We're all rich.
It's
When I
happening.
told
It's
Kelsey, you're Kelsey, the news, did I tell you what she said?
No.
She goes, I'm like, Kelsey, I have to tell you something. We're opening a store at the airport. She goes, you're going to be rich. I was like, you know, you're going to be rich when Kelsey Ballerini tells you you're going to
Yeah,
be
when a
rich.
rich person goes.
Also, that's other
Oh, you're gonna
level.
be
That's a
rich.
store
No,
in
and
the
it's wild.
airport.
And,
I
you
mean-
know,
Yeah.
it all started with a jacket 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And
I
a dream. and
only 5.
5 years ago, almost to the day as well, because we didn't even have our website till
That's quick.
July
That's
29th.
very
quick.
fast.
And then who was the first person that caught on to? Like, who was the first person that wore?
It was Gwen Stefani first, I think. I
Who?
mean, Sam
I'm just
Smith
kidding.
like took a jacket off my back at the Abbey in LA and
Mhm.
danced the Spice Girls, and we have a video. It was like everything.
Why
that
isn't
was
that
like-
all over the internet?
I think because I forget.
Okay, cool.
I think it's
Great.
the tequila. You know, it wipes
Yeah.
parts of my memory out. But we actually got a jacket to Gwen through her amazing makeup artist of forever, Gregory Arlt,
Mhm.
and
Oh, I follow him.
he's
fantastic.
lovely. He's like, speaking of Dita Von Teese, he does Dita, and like
God.
everyone he touches, you're like, how does one even get access to these people? Because they're always these A-listers who have their like their Richard Simmons-ness, where you're like, where have they been?
Oh,
Sure.
rest
How
in
did you even
peace.
get her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like it's always been like there's an allure around his attachment to people. So he had tried the jackets on, seen me in the jackets, knew the quality. I've never asked him anything. I'm really bad at asking favors, and it didn't feel like a favor. I had this aha moment driving down the 405, and I was like, Gwen Stefani needs a Daniel Diamond jacket with Blake's name on the back. They had just been dating
Oh,
for a little
cute.
while.
I didn't know that was the thing.
Yeah, and he goes, I was a Friday, and I was like, do you think she'd want one? He's like, I think she'd love one. Can you have it to me by Sunday at the Grammys? And I was like, of course I can. No, I can't. Like
Yeah,
I was like,
of course I
Mayday,
can.
Mayday, Mayday.
Yeah.
So we did it. We got the jacket in her hands. I got the text that she loved it. He loves to play on words. Like, you know, Don't Speak was No Doubt's big song. He goes, she didn't speak. She screamed. Like,
Oh my God.
but because if you think of it at
So
that time,
funny.
she was towing the line of country and pop.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And this acid wash vintage Levi's jacket covered in rhinestone fringe was who she was in that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
100%.
she took the jacket, didn't wear it for 30 days. And then her very first time crashing a Blake show at the Forum in LA, she was in the jacket. And because she's a lovely person and a mother and someone who supports others, she screenshotted our post, posted it herself, and tagged us. And it was like the Oprah's favorite things moment for me. And I was also like on a Xanax in New York, like going to bed. And I was like, how to reverse a Xanax? Like you're like Googling. I'm like, how to write a press release while on crack. Like,
Yeah.
That's amazing.
and it worked out. And we sold hundreds of jackets at like $1,200 a pop. And that
What?
was our like
God.
first moment of like making that happen. And of course, like no one knows when you have like Gwen Stefani wearing it that you're like selling these out of the back of your
Right.
car.
Right.
Like, you know,
No, we fake
That's
that
how
shit.
Like-
yeah,
small
that's
business
like
how,
welcome
yeah.
to my office,
Yes.
my kitchen. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
that's what
Nobody
you do.
knows what they're doing. We're
And
like,
when you learn, and I think this is great for anyone, seeing stars like Gwen, like she has such a likability across all age ranges. So we were
Mhm.
selling jackets to 18-year-olds and 60-year-olds. Like
yeah.
they all were like, if Gwen can do it, I can do it. And then the move to Nashville was fabulous because I felt like in that moment, a lot of the wives here of country stars and a lot of the budding females and people like Miranda and Shania, it's kind of like if Gwen does it, anyone can do it.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, if she thinks it's cool, we'll think it's cool. And Nashville is such a hug in itself. It was like, you know, game on.
Hell
That's
yeah.
incredible.
God.
And then
She is, I had the privilege of meeting her and
You
she
did.
was so kind.
Oh, yeah, I've heard nothing but great
So
things about
kind.
you
her.
don't make it that far and being You don't get
Well-
asked back to the voice that many times without being a good
Oh,
person.
yeah. I was like, a lot of
I
people
feel like
have
the
made it
voice
really far
is
and they're
like the rite
terrible.
of passage for kind people.
Yeah.
They're like, are you kind?
Are you kind?
You can be on the voice.
You can be on the voice. Like truly kind.
Uh-huh.
You know?
We're gonna pay you $800 million a year, and it better not
Jesus.
change you.
God, we're in the wrong game.
I know.
Wow.
But that's kind of how it happened. And now we work with like, you name it, everyone from Cardi B to Dolly Parton, and it's insane. It's like, last night I have the honor, I could cry, talking to Dolly Parton's team. Today I go to my
God,
store and
Steven.
Steve Summers, our creative director, is coming to the store today. And like, I do kiss the ring,
Yeah.
although it's not required. It's like, this is insane.
Yeah.
That like our blood, sweat, and tears and the way I was treated poorly by so many people along the way now led to being treated in such respect by these people I look up to is just crazy.
Yeah. Well, you deserve it.
You deserve
You
it
deserve
more
like
me
than
cry on the
God, I
TikTok.
fucking love you so much. You
I
know.
deserve it. You
Thank
are
you.
such a good human
Thank
being.
Yeah.
you. And I'm fun. And I'm
you're
raunchy.
So much, but
And I
we're
totally
both
And I'm hot,
together.
and I'm
We
single,
are
and
all
available.
crazy. Yeah, that's why we
I'm
love you.
insane, guys. Like, I'm like crazy.
But
Watch
I am.
out.
And it's fun to be with like, you're my peers here. And I feel like, although you're much younger than me,
What are you
Think
fucking
you
talking about? I'm
So we
109.
are.
But
I was born in the year
it's so fun to
1807.
experience this time in the world together,
Yes.
especially while like Nashville has such a spotlight on it, and the things that you've been here how long now, Taryn?
12.
12 years. You've been here 10.
Yep.
Like, obviously you hit the curve before I did. I'm here 4, but we were all here pre-Beyonce. I say like pre-Beyonce. Like we were all here before kind of that world
Pre-Beyonce.
caught on.
The gays.
Yeah,
So
Beyonce.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one quicker but the gays.
There's
Than the
no
gays.
one
I
better.
Do you
know.
think
Than
that
the
Joe
gays.
Jonas called Priyanka that when they were
Yes.
getting married, Beyonce?
Yes.
Well, we're stealing it. And
Yeah.
It's now a Nashville term. Thanks.
Coined.
But it's just so cool to watch all of this happen and to, be rad like us and also friends with people in so many different worlds.
I know.
I think
it's
the year
wild.
of an election's really fun to be in Nashville as an artist and like knowing that like when people are voting, they're thinking about us because they love us and they know us because we're artists and we're in their worlds because they're artists. It's just really cool. It's really cool to be here right now. Also terrifying sometimes, but
I agree.
Yeah, I
And-
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I know it's so funny because like being from LA, I came here kicking and screaming.
Mhm.
I've lived here kicking and screaming. I will not change my phone number, my 818. I will
Mhm.
keep it forever.
Mhm.
I will not call myself a local. I do not say I'm from here, but I do like being here.
mhm.
I say y'all now.
Oh, I don't.
Oh,
Feels-
in a text you have to because it makes it's so much faster than
Nope, nope. It's you
Yeah.
guys forever.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
know
will-
it is you guys a lot more, but like y'all does come out, and it kind of feels good when it happens.
Oh,
I'm like,
It's
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
like more inclusive. I hate saying you guys when there's girls in the group. It's so weird that we say this,
yeah,
but like everyone says it.
you guys.
Everyone says you guys.
Yeah.
The feminists of all feminists are saying, "Hey, you guys." To a
I
bunch
know.
of girls.
I know.
It's crazy.
I say
It's actually wild. if you
guys
think
to
about
me
it.
is
yeah, that.
What
guys
came from
to me
Goonies?
is gender
Origins.
fluid.
Huh?
Of course
Because I'm
it is
like,
to
hey
you.
guys, like, oh, it's a little guy. A little
Oh,
guy.
yeah, I
Hey, little guy.
understand.
What's up, guy?
Uh-huh.
But
There's no-
also, she and her to me is gender fluid. So I don't
Guys
know.
is gender fluid.
Guys is-
Guys.
Okay, great. Perfect.
guys.
Done.
Oh, guys.
Call
Yeah. Hey, guys.
Wikipedia. Call Wikipedia. It's time. Guys is gender fluid.
It
Yeah.
should be
It
because
should
it's
be
like,
up to
hey
the
guys.
person.
I'm gonna have a gender reveal, and it's just gonna say it's a guy. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, Daniel had a little guy. Oh, did you hear? Daniel had a little guy.
I identify as guy. This little guy.
It's
Same.
too good.
And a penguin.
My friend's pregnant, and she wants to have a gender
rich
reveal,
guy.
but not make it like a thing. And I was like, I think we should all reveal something.
Oh, I like that.
Like, you don't get all the attention
Yeah.
for you're having a baby. Like, you had
Cute.
sex and it worked. Like, why don't we all reveal something?
I want to reveal that I was humping the corner of my bed at 11 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
Like something like that,
We
you
all-
know.
we all were.
Yeah, get in line, sister. We
Yeah,
all were.
tell me when it's someone else's bed.
Get in
I don't
line,
care.
guy. Yeah.
And that's
Speaking of
that.
dry humping, so our friend Melanie Mills has a
of
beautiful, you know, Melanie, yeah? She has these body makeup sexual products. They're like some of the best body products I've ever used.
Hmm.
Have you
Body
tried that?
makeup, sexual product. It really says that on there.
Body makeup sexual product. Sorry, it's still, I'm saying.
It does
This is
say
like our
body makeup
100th
sexual
episode.
product.
It
We've
does.
shot this.
It does. But the sex
I wish-
has a line through it just so children don't see it.
Oh, okay. These are actually meant for kids.
It says meant for guys. They caught
Only
on.
guys. But we were like, oh, they're kind of on theme for Daniel because it is like shimmery.
Mhm.
But let's open them up and try them on.
Let's
see.
get
Yeah,
So
you
this
pick
is
one.
opalescence, which sounds like the name of your drag character.
Yeah,
So let's do that.
opalescence. Welcome to the stage, opalescence.
Disco Gold, we know who that's
We
for.
know, yeah, the bronze one.
Yeah, get the bronziest one.
And then Peach Deluxe sounds like my nickname on a dating app, so maybe we skip it. And I'll be Bronze Gold.
Melanie Mills, Body Gleam, Face and Body. They're so pretty. She has a store here that you can go to.
I love
Makeup
metallic.
Atelier. Oh, the Makeup Altar.
Where am I putting this?
Put it all over your arms.
All
Yeah.
over my arms.
Yeah,
And then hug
girl.
someone wearing white.
Get a
Perfect.
nice-
Well, what are you doing today? You going to court?
I'm not allowed to tell you.
Generous
Okay.
amount. So many secrets going on in this studio today.
Isn't it pretty?
Someone call Snooki and tell her she has competition.
I
Oh, that
know.
is
Does she have a
so
body thing?
Pretty.
No, she just has a tan thing.
Oh, she
Like a
does?
human.
Whoa. This one is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Look at
Why
me.
am I not?
Look at me.
It's so pretty.
Look at me.
Oh, wow, you got
That's
hotter
like,
in.
her shit is so good for stage.
Oh,
It smells really good
This
too.
it smells really good.
So pretty.
I look like I'm
And you know why I
Twilight.
like it? I still feel like a boy, but like
Yeah.
a Ken doll boy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this
I
one,
feel like a
I
boy with
love
all my
this
body
one.
glitter.
This body glitter really makes me feel like a man. But that's who I am.
Yeah,
like at the end of the
exactly.
day, like this is me. Like that's what I do.
That's what
Yeah.
kind of man I am.
Yeah, that's what kind of man I am.
This is what kind of man I am. Look at this one. It's like literally just the healthiest glow I've ever
That's
seen in my
beautiful.
life.
And it doesn't dull your tattoos either.
No,
So is it more? Can I see the color of that one exactly? Can I get a little scoop?
Yep.
Little doot doot.
Well, dude,
Where's her shop?
it's in East Nashville.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, this one
Oh my
on
gosh,
like
that one's so pretty.
it's like strobe cream on crack.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, strobe cream.
Oh my God, yeah.
What's strobe cream?
Mac.
Oh,
From Mac.
understood.
Yeah.
See, this is when
An
I'm a boy
oldie but
again. You're like back to being a boy.
Would you wear this though?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh,
I actually like it.
100%.
Like I love a festival arm. I call it.
Mhm.
Your arms are very attractive.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
they
You
really.
can-
shit.
You
can
just
kiss
are
them
so
off camera
attractive.
if you'd
You're
like.
yoked out more than I've seen you.
Really? I
Are
know.
you
I,
lifting heavy?
I lift heavy. I'm a
Mhm.
heavy lifter.
Mhm.
Ooh.
But also not, I have a bad back, so I have to be careful. Like everyone's like, come with me to this class. And I'm like, I'll be a paraplegic if I
Yeah.
go to that class.
Yeah.
Like I know my limits. And I'll do Pilates too to just kind of like
Pilates is good.
go deep. Like
Yeah.
I like when my kidneys have abs, you know?
Mhm.
Wow,
I
this
do.
is so fucking
You know
Yeah,
that feeling?
Pilates is amazing. I
Melanie
took one
Mills,
class
girl.
recently, a floor, like my first one, mat Pilates,
Mm.
and it was a whole other workout.
See, I do the machine. I like it to feel like BDSM.
Yeah.
I go to Body Rock, all
Okay.
locations. Like I love.
Wow.
I like it
what
to
is-
feel like I'm going
strapped up.
because I'm
and-
so
Wow.
granola when it comes to that part of my life. So
Yeah.
I like get on that Pilates machine and I'm like, yeah, hook me up, handcuff me in.
I've never been. I don't even know.
Take
how,
me
is
and
this how
shake
it works?
me.
I don't even know how it works.
It's crazy. It's wild. You feel like the crane that's building the new Titan Stadium. Have
Yeah,
you seen
yeah.
all of those? Like they look like Pilates
That's
machines.
what Pilates. Oh wow.
The
Oh, wow.
reformer, right?
The reformer.
That's the name of it.
Reformed.
The reformed. The reformed.
I am the
reform- You are reformed.
God, I'm
But
obsessed with
this is great. It'd actually be even like pretty with like you want to listen up with workout clothes on for the day too. It's just very
just a
natural.
light, just glitter
Mhm.
to wear to the gym.
That's it.
And are we
That's
thinking the
all?
Well, I mean, I wear
opalescence?
Chanel bronzer.
Oh,
I might
you
as well
sh-
add a little body
The
glitter.
opalescence is probably intended for lighter skin. I'm thinking.
Yes, but also it's just like a soft sheen.
Hmm.
Like you
Hot.
know some of those moisturizer body like I can't remember the brand right now that like oh my God that's so pretty.
I mean, on stage, this is.
I also love like a Barbie leg on me too. I'll do like a Timberland and shorts, the stagecoach, and I could put it on
yes.
my man leg.
Oh, my
Your
man,
man
leg
leg.
with my. I can't.
Your glittery man leg. You're straight.
I like always have to
love you
remind
so much.
myself that I'm a boy. You know, I'm like these legs are man legs. Don't forget. You know,
You're such a hot man leg boy.
yeah, these
Yeah.
man legs are crazy.
You're such a hot lady boy.
Thank you,
Yeah.
lady boy. I think is
Lady
really, I think
boy.
it's a
They
really
throw
sweet
themselves at you.
term. Like why
I
do we?
love lady boys. I think that should. I hope that's an acceptable
I hope
term.
we
'cause
switch-
I
Is
love
it?
it.
Lady
I think
boy.
it is.
Lady boy.
Lady boy.
I'm a lady boy.
I'm
Yeah.
one, and I'm telling you it's okay.
You are a big
Yeah.
lady boy.
Okay, good.
What if instead of saying "Hey guys," lady boy was the new thing?
Oh, hey, lady boys.
Like Kamala gets on and she's like, what's up, lady boys? I'm
Yeah.
here. Like,
Oh, vote immediately. Yep, you got my vote. You got it. You just called us all ladyboys. Okay. I'm
Daniel's
in.
friend just had a ladyboy.
why don't you
She delivered a
do
ladyboy.
do the hey you guys like you did, but with Ladyboy? Go.
Hey, ladyboy.
Oh, hey, ladyboy. Like that?
No, the from the Goonies.
Goonies?
The Goonies.
Hey,
There
ladyboy.
it is. That's it. Thank you.
Wow.
Drop
And
the
on
mic.
that
And
note,
on that note,
tell everybody where they could find you and stalk you.
You can find Daniel Diamond on Instagram at Daniel Diamond with a big fat X in the middle.
Yep.
Daniel X Diamond. It represents the sparkle in every rhinestone and also the first X of triple X.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Are you on
and
TikTok?
We're on TikTok, same name. And then I was hacked on my personal Instagram, so don't even try to find me
Yeah,
on
don't
there.
even.
Okay.
Don't get into his personal business.
It doesn't matter
And
anyway.
then just danieldiamond.com.
Yeah,
That's where we buy jackets.
danielsdiamond.com. We just redid our website. It's sick. You're going to love our boots. I mean, Casey Musgraves, Gwen Stefani, Beyonce, they all just like gotten our camo boot and it's so sick. And it's kind of like the
What?
thing.
Oh, wait. I saw you guys post the Casey thing.
Yeah, we do a lot of like hunting camo with rhinestones. And I didn't realize till I was wearing one of the jackets out to dinner and my waiter at Pilato was like, I get it. I'm like, what do you get? He's like, camo is meant to hide, but you're wearing it to stand out.
Yeah.
Mm.
100%.
So it's really cool.
100%.
Yeah. And
got it.
if you want to be friends with Daniel Diamond, Daniel, and my business partner, Lonnie, we're like, we love being besties with all of our shoppers and all of our girls. We're always here for you. If you want to Zoom and say what's up, help you shop for concerts and festivals.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
why he's
that.
the best.
That's why he's the best.
Yeah.
That's very sweet.
He'll let
Will you-
strangers call him at any
Yeah.
time.
He's like, here's my phone
Yeah, I'm
number,
like-
615.
I know.
You can be like me if you start handing out that 818 number for beauty tips.
Oh my God. Yes. Are you 818?
No, I'm 310.
Still.
I was actually 323, and I went through this phase where I thought 323 made me look poor. Because
Okay.
you know when you're like 24 and you're like hanging out with rich people and you're not rich and you're like, what can I do that's free
Oh yeah.
that makes me
310.
feel like one of them?
310
I was like,
Beverly
I'm
Hills.
going to get a Beverly Hills number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still
I wasn't
poor,
hanging
but,
out with rich
you know.
people at 24.
I wasn't either.
Yeah,
I
I was.
was
Dirtbags.
in
Just
jail.
like
I
doing,
have no
yeah,
idea.
you were in jail.
I was
I
in
was
jail.
like barely homeless.
Yeah.
And- yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to be together
And here we
now.
are. I know. And here we are. We made it.
A real come up story.
I know. Like a real come up story.
But it's just so fun being your friend. And I'm so happy to be here. And there's so many things to celebrate all the time.
So many
in your
things.
world, in my world. And it's fun when we cross over.
Absolutely.
And I like when we cross over on purpose, which is the touch up.
Yeah.
Which is
Oh.
the Touch Up Podcast.
Mhm.
Yes. New episodes every Wednesday. Follow us on everything. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for being here, Mari.
Thanks for having me, Taryn.
And thank you, Snooki, for not answering.
I know. Snooki.
You're in the Jersey
damn it.
doghouse.
Yeah, you're in the Jersey
We
doghouse.
love you, Daniel.
Love you,
you too.
Daniel. Bye.
Bye.